Hello data. I'm going to show you, so try to catch up. Here's the Agatha and here's the BaaL. This is what you're going to see. And this is the setup that I'm using. This is the style. And you can pause the video so you can do what I'm doing. As you can see here, I've made it 100. Here, 100. Here, 100. And this one, I've made it white. Important. Now, I like to use a black screen because it's better for your eyes. And how do I like to use, for example, my indicator? I call this the last line of resistance. I call this the last line of defense. When you take out the wave, these three are called the wave. When you take out the wave, you go to last line of defense. You ideally stay above the waves. The moment you take out the last line of resistance, you go up, and you never want to short here at the waves. Once you take out the last line of resistance, boom, great opportunity, great opportunity. For example, like, look, boom, boom, great opportunity, right? You have a few of them, like I can go into smaller time frame and show you. Once you go below the last line of defense, it's bearish. Once it stays above the waves, it creates a last line of defense, which indicates that the market is bullish. As long as you're staying above this, the market is bullish. Bullish to a 9, boom, up to the waves. And now, here. Do you see how this works? For example, if I show you, what can we look at? Like, I traded NEO lately. Here, you took out last line of defense, last line of resistance, you took out last line of resistance, you went up, created that 8 here, you went down to the wave. Ideally, great opportunity, bully bumpa, bully bum pumpa, bully bumpa. You took out last line of resistance, boom, boom, great opportunity, bully bumpa, bully bum pumpa, bully bumpa, bully bum pumpa. You took out last line of resistance. You went above the waves. You were back tested the wave. You went up. You went to the waves. Gave you a beautiful 8. And then, bully bumpa, bully bum pumpa, bully bumpa. I mean, it's, I like to use it. Do you understand the upside? Imagine the downside. The explanation should be, this explanation that I'm showing you, it's very easy. It's just one of the setups that I'm using. I have many setups that I'm using when it comes to the wave formula, the white dots, the last line of defense, and so on and so on and so on. This is just one of the setups that I'm using here. Taking out this, whoop, and waiting for this, great opportunity. Yeah, I like this. But this is taking out the last line of defense, resistance. If you turn around the story and make it about the downside, and this was coming from an upside, right? And imagine if the last line of defense was broken. The same story applies there. If the last line of defense is broken, you go back to the waves. Ideally, it's down again, right? Once you break the last line of resistance, you go up, you go back to the waves, and ideally you continue up. This is the up story with the last line of resistance. This is the last story with the last. Fuck, my dyslexic. I'm sorry. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. Just turn around the story and make it to the downside, I guess. Um, you already know the TD sequential, you already know the 13 sequential, you have 13 aggressive sequential, you have combo 13 sequential, you have combo 13, you have aggressive 13. I think you already know what that means. I don't have to explain that and waste seconds. If you don't know what that means, you could watch a video, or yeah, I guess I can make another video explain that. It's not that complicated. But as for the white dots, um, they like to play a resistance. Uh, for example, I, I I think like they like to do. For example, if I look at it in a smaller time frame, the thing that I like to do is, this is a bad example. I need like Bitcoin because it has more volume. The thing that I like to do is, you see, sometimes I'll preset my orders at last line of defense, like here. And then we got another wick, but we closed here. Then we wicked another wick here, but we closed here. Never did we go below the last line of defense. And sometimes I preset my orders here. And then I just put them at the waves. And then I do it again. And then I preset them at the waves. And if it goes below, I'll accept my losses because you can see what happens here. What is support? Once breaking it turns to resistance. And we went lower, and now look at where we are. It went above, it took out, and now it's below. It's everywhere. This is why I like to keep it simple, and I like to look at it at daily and a weekly, because we are talking about Bitcoin, and we're talking about 90% bots. So looking at this at 1 hour is kind of stupid, if you ask me. You broke last line of resistance. Sorry, you broke last line of defense. Boom. Then it went to the waves. Boom. Great opportunity to short. Another opportunity to short. Where did it tell you to short? You broke last line of defense. But what if you were wrong? If it would have closed above the last line of resistance, you would have been wrong. You went up here, shooting star, went down here. And then blah, 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 to the white dots, to the white dots, to the white dots. Where do you close your short? To the white dots. Not trying to give you financial advice. Sorry for sounding so retarded. I'm dyslexic and I'm trying my best with my Swinglish. I'm not good at explaining things, but I am a good trader. As you can see, I don't know, I've put my trades, what I'm doing, and I haven't taken a loss yet. Anyway, I hope this video helps, and yeah, pause the video when you need to see the style down here. For example, this is important. And don't forget to give it 100%. This. Don't forget to make it 100. Otherwise, it just make it much cleaner. And here is in data. I don't, it's in Swedish. Sorry. Anyway, take care.